Hey, everybody. Today, I have the great pleasure of interviewing Miss Massachusetts USA 2021, Sarah D'Souza. We're just waiting for her to get in the chat room. I think she's here. So for it. Hey,
Hello, how are you? Let me see
what's
if I
up? Can't see you.
can you see me now?
Yes, baby, I can see
Oh,
you.
how are
Clear
you?
as a crystal
Nice to meet
ball.
you.
Likewise. So, are you excited for Miss USA or what?
I think excited is an understatement, honestly. It's so surreal. I feel like I've just been waiting for this moment for so long, and it's finally less than 3 months away. So it's just so crazy.
So, have you arranged your travel arrangements, your airline tickets, and all that stuff?
Yeah, so luckily the Miss USA organization has been incredible and they're taking a load off our backs and doing all of that stuff for us. So slowly but surely we'll be receiving those tickets. But exciting news is that we did just receive our Cancun tickets. So that's incredible.
Wow.
Yes, I
So
know.
when are you guys leaving for Cancun?
September 17th. So it's
So when are you guys leaving?
so soon.
September 17. Okay.
Yeah, so
How
soon.
long will you be there?
We'll be there for about 4 days. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Just
so
what? Just like
exciting.
lounging around and just relaxing and
Oh, you know it's
having
never that
fun?
easy. You know it's never that easy. We'll definitely have some downtime to have some fun and explore and do some fun things, get to know each other. But we're also there for an official photo shoot, which is going to be so exciting. So there will be a little bit of work as well.
Now, have you been to Cancun?
I have, yes.
You have.
I
Okay.
I went I've been 2 or 3 times and it's so beautiful, but it's one of those
Mhm.
places that you don't get sick of going. I'll go again and again.
Well, actually, I've never been there. I've always wanted to go there,
Really?
When I used to live, yeah, when I used to live in, near San Diego, I took the cab all the way to the Mexican border, and I went
Mhm.
as far as Tijuana, and I did some
Okay.
shopping. But that's the
Nice.
only Mexico that I visited. It's not the same, you know what I mean?
It's
So it's
not the
not.
same. Yeah, it's not.
So
But slowly, you're almost there. You're inching your way in.
right. So I'm so excited to have finally met you. You know what? You are the first Miss USA 2021 contestant that I'm interviewing.
Oh my God.
I've sent messages to the other girls, but I haven't gotten any response from any of them.
Mhm.
So when you responded, oh my God, I was just so ecstatic. Finally, I have a Miss USA girl, wanting
Oh
to be
my
interviewed. So
God.
I'm so
Of
psyched.
course.
And and I live in Massachusetts, so which is awesome,
Yes.
So yeah, so listen, so
Honestly,
I've been following you on your social media. I
yeah.
love, 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 love the pictures and everything that you put out there in your social media. I know
Mhm.
you, of course, your friends and your followers know you, but to those who do not know you, please
Mhm.
tell us a little bit about you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first of all, thank you for having me on here. I'll take any opportunity to do an interview. For me, this is practice for Miss USA. So thank you for inviting me to be on here. It's really so exciting.
You're welcome.
And a little bit about me, you know, uh, God, where do I even start?
Where were you
So,
born?
born and raised in Massachusetts, so definitely a Massachusetts girl. I grew up 45 minutes north of the city in a small town called Drake. And as soon as I turned 18 and it was time to pick out a school, I knew I wanted to be in Boston because I had that city mentality. I'm very go, go, go. I love to be busy. And so, yeah, I moved to Boston. I graduated in 2018 with my bachelor's in interior design, and I've been here ever since.
That's amazing. Now, of
Mhm.
course, would you consider yourself very sociable, very gregarious? Are you a social butterfly?
Oh, for those who know me now, they'll say that I'm a very different person than who I was before, because I never used to be social whatsoever. I was that little kid that would hide behind my dad's legs. And like, if someone would try to say hi to me, I was like, mouth closed, no thanks. I don't know who you are, stranger danger. And as I got older, I think it just came down to having confidence within myself. And I was just always overthinking what people thought of me. If I was my true authentic self, this like funny, bubbly person, then I just thought that people would judge me or what would people think about me. And as I got older, I started to realize that I don't really care. I would rather be my true authentic self. And those who love it, great. Those are the people that I want in my life. And those who don't, it's for a reason. So now I would say, yes, I'm definitely more, of a people person. I love to talk to people. Interview is my favorite part of the competition. So things have changed a lot for sure.
Well, how would your friends and your family describe you in 3 adjectives?
I think that they would describe me definitely as, well, hopefully they would say nice things about me, but creative, I would say, is one. I would say kind as another adjective. And I would also say motivated.
Creative, kind, and motivated. Okay.
Yeah. At least those are ones that I would hope that they would use. But I think
Miss USA, if you're watching this interview, you have a creative, kind, and motivated woman right in front of you.
Right. Exactly. I just think so. I love art. I love design. I studied interior design, and I've just was always that like little kid in the art room. So being creative has always been one of my true values in life. And then just being kind. I think that in this organization, people think the beauty competition is your stereotypical outside looking in, but beauty is truly how you resonate from the inside out. And so I think that being kind, being a beautiful soul is truly what makes a person special. And lastly, just being motivated. I struggled with that a lot growing up, and being the type of person who's able to motivate myself. But now that I'm older, I really, took this grasp, and I know that at the end of the day, I'm truly my own competition. And so if I don't motivate myself, then who will?
Exactly. I totally agree.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned you are an interior decorator. Is that it?
Yeah.
You make interior decorating. Now, did you decorate your apartment or your house?
I did. Yeah, I tried. I live in Boston, so it's very small. It's I try to make it as cute as possible, but when you live in the city, you don't have a lot of square footage to work with. So.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure about you, but I watch, my favorite channel is HGTV, and there are like several interior decorating and home improvement shows that I love, that I watch constantly. Do you have any? Do you watch them at all?
Oh my gosh, I watch all of them. And during COVID, I would just never get sick of watching like Love It or List It, or watching all of them. Like I just can't get enough. Definitely. I'm very obsessed.
Yeah. I like Property Brothers.
Property Brothers is a good one too. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're also good.
That one and Love It or List It.
Yes. I love It or List It. It's so addicting. Oh,
very.
Yeah, I know. I could watch that nonstop. I never get tired of it.
Now, looking at your bio, it says that you host a podcast that focuses on immigrants in the United States. What prompted you to choose immigration as your main topic?
Yeah, so I am a first generation Brazilian American. So both of my parents were born in Brazil, one in Minas Gerais and one in Rio, and moved to this country to, do what most immigrants do and to have a better life. And growing up, all of my friends and family, I was the first American Brazilian born out of my family here. And so I grew up truly seeing the privilege of what it's like being born in America versus being born in another country, and how hard that can be for immigrants, from like little things of, you know, not being able to get their driver's license the same time I did, or not being able to get financial aid for school. It was just all these little things that really added up. And I just thought, why, you know, just because you're born across a different border, you come here, you live your whole life here. Why are there these injustices? And so I truly felt that in my heart for so long. And then COVID hit, and all of the volunteer work that I wanted to do ceased to exist. And so I was like, okay, why am I waiting to make a difference in someone else's organization? Why don't I take matters into my own hands and just do what I want to do? And so I had the idea for ISM, which stands for Immigrant Stories Matter. And I have immigrants on my podcast, and we basically just talk about how it was like for them moving to a new country, moving to the United States, and what were their struggles and what are their new accomplishments. And I just truly, throughout this whole thing, my main thing is I just want to change the negative stigmas around immigrants in this country and see how much immigrants have to offer and how incredible they are in our society. And also, I just want it to be a tool for immigrants as well, who, if they're struggling, I want them to know that they're not alone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I totally agree. I totally agree. I think, well, what is your take on, you know, what's going on in Afghanistan? The fact that hundreds and thousands of Afghan refugees are trying to flee the country.
Right.
Do you think we should accept all of them, some of them, most of them, and why?
So I know that this is going to be an unpopular opinion, but it's my opinion. And at the end of the day, I never grew up really looking at people based off of what borders they were born into. I saw people as a whole. We all are the same on the inside, and we all deserve the same lives, the same opportunities. Women should be able to go to school. Women should be able to have the jobs that they want, marry who they want. And that's getting ripped away from them in Afghanistan. And it's so heartbreaking to see. And I think that it's our responsibility as a country to take in as many people as possible to help them in these hard times. Because if it was the other way around and we were the ones looking for refuge, you know, like, we would want the same thing. So I don't see why it shouldn't be the other way around.
Perfect answer.
Thanks. I try. I mean, it's truly like, I know that there's a lot of people who will hear that and say, you know, it's not my responsibility. We need to look after our own. What is the difference between you and that person? The difference is that they weren't as lucky or as privileged to be born in a country with these rights and this freedom. That's not their choice, and it's so unfair. And that's exactly why I have ISM, and that's exactly the kind of message that I'm trying to bring to people.
Now, here's another serious question. Why do you think you should be crowned Miss USA 2021?
You know, I want to be Miss USA so badly because I know that I have this purpose in my life. And I know that I'm meant to be a voice for the voiceless. I know that I'm meant to continue on with this podcast and give a voice to people who feel like they don't have it. You know, like I mentioned, all of these family members and friends that I grew up with who didn't have the same opportunities as me. I want them to look at me and see how far I've come and think, you know, if she can do it, so can I. And I truly believe with the platform of Miss USA, I can truly make a difference in the immigration community, and that we can change immigration reform. We can truly impact these people. And I know from the bottom of my heart that that is my mission. And I will work so hard throughout my reign as Miss Massachusetts, but also throughout my reign as Miss USA to be able to make that difference.
Excellent. Now, from serious to something less serious.
Yeah, let's do it.
What do you like to do for fun?
Oh, oh my gosh. So as I mentioned before, I'm a very creative person, and so I love art. I love painting. I know it's a little weird, but finger painting, like feeling like I'm
Oh,
5 years
yeah.
old, it just creates this kind of freeing feeling for me, when I'm feeling stressed or overwhelmed. I just am able to let it out on a canvas, and it just makes me feel so good. And so when it comes to anything creative, even just like picking out outfits, like how I've been doing for Miss USA or Cancun, it's just so fun for me. And that's just anything really that where I can be creative.
Mhm,
I love it.
mhm. Okay. Well, do you like to cook? Do you like cooking?
No.
You know? Well, you do have a kitchen in your apartment, right?
I do have a kitchen in my apartment. I'm a big meal prepper because I don't like to cook. I just think it takes so long. And when I get home so late, like I wake up early, I go to the gym, I go to work. When I come home, the last thing I want to do is cook something. So maybe it's just because I feel like I don't have a lot of time right now to cook, which is
Right.
why I say that. But when I'm like really relaxed and I'm, feeling creative and cooking up a new dish, then I don't mind it so much. But I think it's just
Yeah.
been too much of a runaround right now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's understandable. That's
Yeah.
understandable.
Thanks.
Now, well, you have an amazing banging body, I have to
Oh,
say.
thank you.
Because you posted two photos of you wearing the swimsuit from last year,
Yeah.
the last time you
Yeah.
competed, and then this year. So I
Yeah.
do see a lot of difference. So you really, really worked hard.
Right.
Um, so do you feel that your body is ready for Miss Universe?
Yes. Yeah.
Ready.
I mean, it's hard to just be like, yeah, I'm ready to go tomorrow because we are our own worst critics, and we're always going to be like, I can do better, I can be better. And of course, I'm going to continue to go to the gym and work hard and eat right up until that point. But if I had to go tomorrow, yes, I would feel confident. My training has been the same training for Miss USA this year because as I was training for Miss Massachusetts, I had in my head already, like, I need to train at the next level. I need to train not as if I'm going to Miss Massachusetts USA, but as if I'm already going to Miss USA. And so now I'm training the exact same way, like, yes, I'm training for Miss USA, but I'm also training for Miss Universe because that turnaround time is going to be quick this year.
Exactly. I mean, Miss Universe could happen tomorrow. And then
Mm-hmm.
if you're not ready, too bad. That's
Exactly.
why.
Exactly. You've got to just stay on top of it. So that's what I've been trying to do.
Now, is everything about you natural?
Yes, actually. Yeah.
Just wondering.
Except for the eyelashes today. But other than that, yes, everything.
Now, of course, we all have, different definitions of beauty.
Mhm.
Uh, to you, how do you define beauty?
I think, like I said before, beauty is truly from the inside out. It's how you feel about your inner self, and it's also about how you make the people around you feel. So true beauty to me is having confidence in yourself because that's going to resonate on the outside as well, and also not forgetting that beauty is kindness, and it's how you make the people around you feel and what you do for your community. That's what I think true beauty is.
Perfect. Perfect. Beautiful answer. Bravo, Miss Massachusetts
Thank
USA.
you.
Woohoo, woohoo.
Thanks.
If you could have, let's say, a fictional hero or a fictional
Mhm.
superhero for a best friend, who would it be and why?
Ooh, a fictional superhero. One that exists or like one that I
Yeah.
make up in my head? Oh, okay.
Okay, let's
Um,
say, yeah. Oh, you can make it up one. Make one up if you want.
okay. If I could make up a superhero to be my best friend, it would definitely be someone who teleports, who could teleport me anywhere.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
I think that would be a amazing friend to have because
Yeah.
I have always had a travel bug, and I just love exploring new places, new cultures. And if I could just have someone to teleport me wherever I want, that would be insane.
You know what? That would be amazing because you don't have to pay. You don't have to worry about
Yes,
you don't have to worry about passports. You don't have to worry
right.
about COVID restrictions and all that stuff. I'm all
Exactly.
for it. Hey.
I know, right? Please bring me anywhere you want.
I know, exactly. No, you love animals because I see you
Yes,
have
I do.
like a dog or whatever. Now,
Yes.
if your pet could talk, Sarah,
Hmm.
what would their voice sound like, and what would they say about you?
Oh my goodness. Um, so I have two dogs. They're French bulldogs, and they both have their own personalities. They're just like the funniest dogs alive. I kid you not. It's like they're humans in dog bodies.
Yeah.
Um, Prince is the boy, and he is just so lazy and tired all the time, and he like doesn't want to do anything. He'll like get random bursts of excitement, but he's super chill. And then Penelope also is similar in the sense that she's like lazy and whatever, doesn't really care about anything. I think she's like actually a cat stuck in a dog's body, but I think they would both just say how spoiled they are. And I'm like looking at him right now. He's just next to me sleeping in his plush bed in the AC, and they're just so funny.
Yeah, but what would they say about you?
About me, oh
Yeah.
my goodness, they'd probably say that I am a little crazy, the way that I just run around here singing, dancing, the side that people don't see behind closed doors of me. And they would probably say that I am also a neat freak. Like I have to have everything in my apartment super clean and organized at all times. And I also hope that they would say that I'm just the best owner ever because I do spoil them a lot.
Aw, that's great. That's amazing. Sarah, name three makeup products that you cannot do without. You need all three of them.
Okay, this is actually, I think, kind of easy for me. I won't go anywhere without my eyebrows being done. So definitely I have an Anastasia brow pencil that I use always. Even if I'm going barefaced, my eyebrows will be done. And then I would say mascara right now. I jump around a lot, but right now I'm really loving the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. And I just think like anything to make your eyes pop, like you need mascara for sure. And lastly, I would say Milani lip liner. And that's very specific, but I've got all of my friends into this. You can buy it just at like Walgreens. Like I'm a very drugstore makeup kind of girl. Like
All
I
right.
know what brands to shop at. So
Good.
Milani lip liners, wear them every day.
I think I saw one of your makeup tutorials about lips.
Mm-hmm.
What was
I
that
was
about?
probably using that.
Yeah, I think you were actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
that really taught me a lot because I don't usually wear makeup, because I'm a
Mm-hmm.
guy usually. But just for you, I wore some
Mm-hmm.
foundation to cover my flaws and stuff. But I need something for my lips. I was thinking maybe Botox or something because I have like thin lips.
Mm-hmm.
But I would
Lip
settle for
liner, Milani
I
lip
would settle for a
liner.
lip liner for sure. Definitely, I'm going to look for that
Because it's
product.
so like they
Thank you.
have such good natural colors that I could
Yeah.
never find something like the same shade as my natural lip color. And
Mhm.
I do like to overline a little bit. And so just like it just blends so nicely, and try it out, trust me.
All
You'll love
right.
it.
I'm gonna go to CVS right after this interview and look for that product.
Yes. Walgreens. Walgreens.
Walgreens.
Yeah.
Walgreens. Okay. Now tell me, what job would you be terrible at?
Oh, good question. I would be terrible at any job that has to do with math, to be honest with you. Like,
Math? Okay.
yeah, anything that has to do with math. You know how people say that there's like two sides of your brain, you're either the left or the right, like one's super creative, one's very like math, science, all of that. I was not given that. I'm very creative and I'm blessed and thankful for that. But the math side, could never do it. Tried so hard. Can't do it.
So what is 25 divided by 5?
5. Okay, like simple math, thank God. I'm not that bad at.
Okay.
But it's like when you really get into it, brain just turns off.
Well, good thing math is not a requirement to win Miss USA, so that's good.
Thank God. I know. Thank God there's no math test because I probably wouldn't even apply.
Now, we all have, a strategy or whatever you want to call it to start our day. To you, what is the best way to start your day?
To start my day.
Mhm.
This year, one of my New Year's resolution goals was to create a morning routine for myself because I feel like that's really the key to success. The most successful people wake up early and have a great morning routine. So I've been really good at that, actually. So I'll wake up around 5 a.m., so early. I will meditate for about 5 minutes. I just think it's a great way to like clear my head, not go on your phone first thing in the morning. It's so horrible for you. And then I'll get ready for the gym. I'll work out for about an hour, come home, make a healthy breakfast because breakfast is so important for your day. And then I will get ready for work. Just like put the makeup on, do my hair. And it's not even always about what I'm doing that day that I put makeup on, but like just makes me feel good. And those like 45 minutes of me just sitting there getting ready, it honestly relaxes me so much.
Mhm. You know what? I totally agree. I think it is important to spend some personal time, like
Yeah.
first thing in the morning, like half an hour, just like what you said, meditating and just centering yourself,
Yeah.
because that sets the tone for the rest of the day. So that's
I
good.
agree. Mm-hmm.
So what gives you goosebumps?
The first thing I thought of was there's a video of the moment that I won Miss Massachusetts. And even just thinking about it, I get goosebumps because it was just one of the most surreal moments of my life. I just, every time, like when I watch it, I truly feel like I'm back in that moment winning. And I remember the exact feelings that I felt and I get goosebumps right away. It's just, it was
How
such
did you
a
do?
magical moment.
So the first time you competed, how did you place?
How did I place?
Yeah, the first time you competed.
I placed top 15, but I did
Okay.
not place top 5 actually.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I think really after that, it was my first pageant. I did train, but I think my head wasn't in it as much as it was the second time around. After I walked off that stage, the first thing I thought was, I'm coming back next year and I'm coming back 10 times stronger.
Mhm.
And so, I just had that the whole time. And it really helped because I just was so much like looking at those pictures that I posted today in my swimsuit. Yeah, my body changed and I worked a lot harder physically at the gym, eating healthier, but mentally I was also so much stronger. I was more confident in myself. I knew who I was, what I wanted, why I wanted this title. And I think that confidence that was inside of me resonated on the outside. And that's
Right.
really what helped me win.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great attitude actually to hold
Mhm.
on to, because there's so many young women who have tried not just once or twice, but sometimes 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and then they never give up, and they eventually win. So if it's
Mhm.
not your time, if you're
Right.
watching the show today with Sarah and me, and if you're competing for the third time, and if you don't make it, don't give up. Keep trying.
Keep
Try and try
trying.
and try again. So that's the only way. Okay?
100%. I
Mhm.
completely agree with you. Don't give up.
So Sarah, do you have any tattoos?
I do. I do.
Where?
I have a small one here. It's just a heart.
Oh.
Me and my sister both have it, so it's very sentimental to me.
Mhm.
And I like it because it's like small. I can throw a piece of jewelry on or a watch and cover it up. That's like really my main thing. And I also have one on my side that says hoje, which means today in Portuguese, because I just really believe in living in the in the current moment and living
Present,
for
yeah.
today.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's great. Now, you have two younger sisters, correct?
3.
You have three younger sisters?
Yes.
There's four of you. Oh my God.
I
Wow.
know, I know. It's crazy. Yeah, they are everything to me though. Honestly, everything that I do every single day, I feel like I've always had them looking up to me. And so I try to do my best to inspire them to go after their dreams and do their best. But they're amazing and I love them all so much.
Now, did you wish you had a brother?
You know what? I have always thought about wanting an older brother because I like the idea of having like someone older, like looking after me as a kid or something like that. But and also it's a lot of responsibility growing up being the older sibling. So maybe
Right,
that's
right.
why I also thought that.
Yeah.
But it's fun being all girls.
Okay, that's great. Well, at
Yeah.
least you'll never be alone. You
I'll
always
never be
surrounded.
alone, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And of course, I think traditionally Brazilians prefer to have big families anyway.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of them.
definitely. I have a lot of cousins, aunts, uncles in the US. I have some, but most of my family is still in Brazil.
Mhm.
Hmm.
That's great. Okay, so here's an interesting topic.
Hmm.
What is your position on same-sex marriage?
I think that as much as I think it's common sense, unfortunately, this is something that we need to continuously talk about because we need change. We need to continue to express that it's not right to choose someone's life for them. Love is love, and I don't see any way around that. I have so many people in my life who um are, gay, same sex, or all of these different things. And I don't look at them for that. I look at them for just who they are and their soul. And it just kind of blows my mind that there are people out there who can't look past that. And so unfortunately, this is a topic that we need to keep pushing and talking about because not all states are on board still. I mean, like, look at all the craziness that's happening in Texas right now. And so
Yeah.
it's our job and our duty to continue to push for equal rights.
Mhm. Well, speaking of craziness, I know we have
Mhm.
that in our own state. Do you think all school children should be required to wear masks in schools? Because you see a lot of angry parents who think that it's not the government's business to be able to dictate to their
Right,
children what they should and they
right.
should not. So, what is your opinion on that?
Absolutely. I mean, it's hard to express from a parent's point of view when I don't have children of my own, but I do think that at the end of the day, we need to do what's best for the greater good. And I think that being in school at the end of the day is the most important thing. And if that means putting a mask on your child so that they can get a better education, so that they can be in the classroom learning, then that's what we have to do. And unfortunately, we're still in this horrible situation with COVID, and it doesn't seem like it's going away anytime soon. So we need to adjust, and wearing a mask is not the end of the world. So I think that we should just do it. It's at the end of the day, let's put our kids first and make sure that they get the education that they deserve. And that's that.
Now, do you think that everyone should be required to take the COVID-19 vaccine?
No. And I know that that might not be a super popular opinion. I am fully vaccinated myself, but that was my choice. I do believe in actions having consequences. So if you don't get the vaccine, it's going to be on you of getting sick. Or I think places should and can be required to tell you that you can't travel or go in because you're not vaccinated. That's just a consequence of your action of you choosing not to get vaccinated. Because at the end of the day, everyone should feel safe. And whether that's being around people who are only vaccinated, whether that's you feeling safer by not getting the vaccine, that should be your choice.
Okay. But you do understand the people who are not necessarily anti-vaxxers, but people who choose not to take a vaccine only because of their own medical history. And also, they don't think that the vaccine is actually a real vaccine because it was rushed during the production.
Mhm.
Because usually,
Mhm.
usually it takes about 12 to even 20 years for a vaccine to
Right.
be approved. So that's
Mhm.
why there's a lot of hesitation on their part.
Yeah.
And of course, you've heard about breakthrough cases as well.
Right.
And I was just reading, yeah, I was just reading an article about Israel where Miss Universe is going to be held. Israel is now the most highly vaccinated country in the world, but 75% of people who are vaccinated have actually gotten sick again of COVID.
Wow.
So that's one thing that
Mhm.
people have to consider. But I do agree that we need to keep the conversation going,
We
and
do.
then it boils down to basically respecting
Yeah,
each other's wishes.
absolutely.
Good,
Absolutely.
Sarah. Now here's a fun question: if you were a dictator of a
Mhm.
small country,
Mhm.
what crazy law would you want people to follow and why?
Well, first of all, I would hope that I wasn't a dictator, but more of a leader that was respected.
Oh,
But
no, no, no. You have to be a dictator. It's more fun. You need to dictate people because the majority of the people are stupid. So dictate, Sarah, dictate.
dictate. Okay, let's say I'm a dictator.
Yeah.
Um, what rule would I implement? Ooh, like a fun rule. I think
Wear the mask. Take the vaccine.
I would have fun with it. I think that honestly, we're a country that's all work, work, work. And I work for a Spanish company right now who they in Spain, our factory closes for 2 weeks in August. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Oh, so you guys work to live, not live to work. And so I think we need to have some more fun in our lives, relax, take some stress off. So I would do what the Spanish are doing. They're doing something right over there.
Well, I would definitely want to live in that country. You
I
know,
know, right? I'm like,
yeah.
I think we should follow them.
Yeah, like I dictate that you guys take 40 hours a week off and still
Yes,
get paid. Woo! I'll
yes,
take that one.
exactly. Everyone's gonna want to live in my country,
Exactly.
right?
Now, what one habit do you have that is annoying to some people?
Ooh, a habit that I have that's annoying to some people.
We all have habits.
Yeah, we do all have habits. I would say that one habit that I have that does annoy some people is how kind of OCD I am about everything. Like I'm such a
Oh
neat
yeah,
freak. I
yeah.
need everything. Like my clothes are literally color coordinated. And if you come into my room and you move one thing like 2 inches to the left, I will know that it was moved 2 inches to the left and I will move it back.
Oh my God. Yeah, that is crazy.
I
That
know.
would really annoy me.
And then I get mad. I'm like, why is this moved?
Oh, that's funny. You must then you must have seen that show by Marie Kondo. She's a Japanese woman who pays visit to every household and she helps to help them organize their stuff. Like there's clutter everywhere, there's socks laying on the ground
Oh,
everywhere. She helps them organize stuff.
oh my
You
gosh.
know, so,
Yes. Yes.
woo, you could be a professional organizer one of these
I
days.
I'm
All
not gonna
right.
lie, with my interior design background too, I've thought about doing like organizing for people because it like I know it annoys some people and it makes me so genuinely happy to organize things. It's so bizarre, but it I just love it. Like the before and
Yeah.
after and just making sure that everything is in its place. It just gives
Yeah.
me this weird satisfaction. I don't know.
Yeah. It's funny because like I find myself like when I before I leave for a vacation, like for a few days, I make sure that the carpet has been vacuumed, the furniture
Mhm.
has been dusted, because one thing I hate is coming back to my house dirty and
Dirty.
disorderly.
Yes,
Yeah, I
me
want everything
too.
clean.
Me too. I
Yeah.
do the same thing. It's the best feeling coming home to a clean house.
Mhm. Totally agree. Now, we all like to judge.
Mhm.
How much do you judge a person by their appearance?
I think unfortunately we all do judge a little by people's appearances, whether we want to or not. But at the end of the day, if you're able to look past your initial thoughts that we all have, it's not about what you think, it's about what you do with your thoughts that count. So move past those initial objective thoughts that you have on a person, and I really just try to get to know them, because people surprise you, and it's not always about that initial first meeting. Even though that does play a big part, people are so much more than just their looks.
Mhm. Agree. What is something that you have never told anyone? Do you have any secrets, like dirty secrets?
Oh my, don't we all?
Name 10.
uh do I have any like that I've never told anyone?
I'm sure
Oh,
your
man.
I'm sure your French bulldogs know.
They do. They know everything about my life. I
There you
I
go.
tell them everything, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's too bad they
Ooh,
can't talk.
right? They're so funny. Um, ooh, that one I don't know. I think
Yeah.
what's out there is out there. And if it isn't, there's probably a reason for that. So
Okay. Good answer. Good answer.
I
Now,
try.
would you encourage, now, would you, are you the only beauty queen in your family? Like, would you encourage your sisters to compete in pageants someday?
Yeah, I am the only beauty queen.
Okay.
But I don't see why. I have so many little cousins, and one of them actually told me that they love what I'm doing and that maybe they want to compete one day. And I'm 100% on board. It's it's such a incredible experience. It's not about winning, it's about the journey, and it's truly about the person I've become throughout these competitions. I've gained so much more confidence in myself from the inside out. I have just learned so much about myself. I've taken chances that I've never taken before, like starting my podcast. And there's just this whole different side of it. My interview skills are better for real life, the way that I talk to people. And I could go on and on, but I truly just think that competing in pageants can change your life. Whether you win or
Mhm.
not, it's such an incredible experience, and it can help you in every single area of your life.
Exactly. And not only that, but I think should any of your younger sisters, decide to compete, you can
Mhm.
always lend her your evening gown or some of your
Yes,
cocktail
of
dresses or some
course.
of your accessories. You know what I mean? She just had to
Yeah,
spend a dime, because big sister will
exactly.
provide everything, right?
Yeah, as if I don't spoil them enough as it is.
Now, if you could teach everyone in the world one
Mhm.
concept, what concept would have the biggest positive impact on humanity, Sarah?
Ooh, I would say,
How to dance the samba.
yeah. No, I think I would say that, oh, I would say that everything happens for a reason. It's my life motto. And I know it's interesting why, thinking, why would that create change? But if you truly believe that what's meant for you will come to you, people won't be so afraid to take action. People won't be so afraid of failure. And people will be more inclined to do what's right, to follow their dreams, to follow their passions. And that's what I want for people. That's what I want people to see in me and what I'm doing. I didn't win my first time around, but I didn't give up. I had confidence in myself, and look where that's gotten me.
Right.
So, always believe in yourself and believe that what's meant for you will find you.
That's an incredible, amazing concept. So listen, everybody, be confidently beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Agreed.
That is the end of all these interrogation. Now let's play some games, baby girl.
Woo! Let's do it.
Game number one. You know the game, this or that. I say two
Yeah.
things, you pick what you think is good for you. Number one, red wine or white wine?
Red. Easy.
Okay.
Yep.
Ice cream or frozen yogurt?
Ice cream.
Really? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Too much sugar though. There's a lot of sugar though.
I know, but it's good to binge sometimes.
That's true.
Sometime.
Plus you only
Yeah.
live once.
Exactly.
One piece, yeah, one piece swimsuit or bikini.
Bikini.
Woo, 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 woo. Spaghetti or pizza?
Pizza. That's a hard one, but pizza always.
Pizza. Foot massage or hand massage, baby?
Hand massage. I'm weird about people touching my feet. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I know what you're gonna say. Dog or cat?
Dog, of course.
Money or love, baby?
Love, baby. What's money without love?
Well, because of the pandemic, it's kind of hard to earn money these days. So, I mean, personally, me, I would go for the money. I mean, plus I can buy love, and I can buy love with money anyway. So.
Yeah, but when we shut down and then you don't have an animal to love or someone to love or someone you love to call and have a phone call with, then what's that money going to do for you? It's not going to keep you company.
Just order a blow-up doll from Amazon. Just kidding.
I'm dead.
Kidding. Real book or digital book?
I love audiobooks right now.
Audiobooks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a hard time getting used. I tried audiobooks like last year. I just couldn't focus for some reason. I get easily distracted.
I guess because I love podcasts and I love listening to things as I'm driving or doing other things. Like I just put in my headphones or whatever it is, and I just love it. I feel like I'm doing something productive at the same time. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess it helps you improve your listening skills. So that's good.
Yeah, definitely.
Sarah, what is your favorite non-alcoholic drink?
Coffee.
Coffee. Okay.
Coffee.
That's good. Ooh, what are you drinking right now?
This is a cold brew / oat milk. No cream, no sugar. I used to drink like iced coffee, extra cream, extra sugar. And now, like, if I taste sweetness in my coffee, I don't like it. I've learned to really appreciate the taste of coffee. And this is probably bad, but I have a little too much of it every day.
Okay. Well, I usually drink 3 cups a day. That's it.
Okay. Yeah. So we're on the same boat. Okay.
Yeah, pretty
cool.
much. What is your favorite wild animal, Sarah?
Favorite wild animal? Ooh. I really love so many animals. It's so hard to choose, but I'm probably going to have to go with an elephant. And that's probably just because it's my mom's favorite animal. And so it reminds me a lot of her. And they're so cute too, like little baby elephants. So
oh yeah, I know. They're adorable. They're adorable. Yeah. Well, you can't hug them, but because they might crush you to death.
The baby ones, like a big hug.
Well, that's true. That's true. Okay. Elephant. What is your favorite fashion accessory, Sarah?
My favorite fashion accessory is a good pair of sunglasses. Ooh, I have so many sunglasses and I can never get sick of them.
So how many pairs of sunglasses will you bring to Miss USA?
Ooh, to Miss USA, I'll bring a couple, maybe like I'll try to keep it down to 3, 4, but Cancun, no promises. I might have a separate suitcase just for sunglasses.
Hey, go for it. What is your favorite flower?
My favorite flower is, oh my gosh, am I blanking on the name right now? It starts with a P. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name. I can't believe this.
Does it smell good?
They're called, wow, I'm blanking right now.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I have some flowers over here though. They're so pretty, but I don't know.
Yeah, what are those, hydrangeas? look like hydrangeas to me.
Yeah, these
They're
ones
like
are.
very. I like the big flowers with a lot of volume,
Me
like
too.
peonies. Maybe it looks like a peony.
Peony.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
I love those big
Yes,
volume flowers. Peonies. There you go.
peonies. There we
Awesome.
go.
What is your favorite spice?
My favorite spice. Ooh, Spice Girls. No, just kidding.
All five of them.
Favorite spice is going to have to be, sounds so basic, but Brazilians use garlic and salt on everything. So garlic's not a spice,
Yeah.
but I like extra garlic, extra salt on everything. I'm obsessed. Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, it froze for
I
a
love
little
garlic
bit.
too.
There
Yeah.
we go.
I'm here. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Game number 2. Would you rather be a famous director or a famous actress, Sarah?
Famous actress. Easy. Mhm.
Would you rather live in a cave or live in a treehouse?
Do either of those have like luxury suites in them?
Or like a Wi-Fi service,
Yeah.
you mean?
Okay, let's say treehouse because being in the jungle is super peaceful. So maybe if I'm like up in the trees.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a flying carpet or a car that can drive underwater?
Definitely a flying carpet. I have like a small fear of the water, which is kind of weird. So that's a no for me. But the thought of flying, wherever I want, that's exciting to me.
Yeah, it's like
Mhm.
Aladdin and Jasmine. Like
Exactly. It's very
flying carpet ride.
majestic.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Would you rather have your shirts be always 2 sizes too big or 1 size too small?
Oh, that is a hard one. Let's go with 2 sizes too big because I'm creative. I can cut something up, tie a little bit here, tie a little bit there, but if it's too small, I can't fix it. So
Exactly. You can even create an evening gown with a
exactly.
size too big,
Mhm.
Good. Would you rather be forced to eat only spicy food or only incredibly bland food?
Incredibly bland. I cannot do spicy. I can't do it. Like the tiniest little bit of spice and my mouth is on fire. So no thanks.
Would you rather take a vow of celibacy or take a vow of silence, Miss Matthews today?
A vow of celibacy or a vow of silence? Oh, maybe a vow of silence, and I'll just learn how to express myself in other ways. I don't know.
You know what? No, that's
sign language.
That's very interesting because the majority of contestants that I ask this question, they always prefer to take a vow of celibacy because they cannot see themselves being silent because of their platform. But your response, your response is amazing because I've never thought, okay, well, I can be silent and still be powerful just by observing.
Absolutely. There are so many people who,
you know what I mean?
there are so many people out there who can't express themselves through talking or singing, but they find so many other ways to be strong and powerful and to express their message in other ways. So I don't see why I couldn't do that.
Which brings down to that you cannot take a vow of celibacy. Ba-dum-bum.
Crying.
I guess it's hard being Brazilian, right?
I know.
Oh, is that one of your kitty dogs?
Ooh. She is. She keeps crying. Is that Penelope? So I brought her up. This is Penelope.
Oh.
Do you hear her?
Oh my God, Penelope. Hi, Penelope. Yeah, I can hear her crying. Oh, she's so adorable. She's
Yeah,
so
hopefully she'll
cute.
just sleep now.
Now, here's another one. Would you rather be married to a 10 with a bad personality or a 6 with an amazing personality?
6 with amazing personality. I think your looks are nothing if you don't have the personality, the heart, the kindness. Couldn't do it.
Mhm. Okay, sounds great.
And a 10
Last,
isn't a 10 with a bad personality.
I know,
Just
right?
it takes everything down a notch.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Well, you could always send him to a charm school and learn something. And we'll have a 10-10. There you go.
Right.
Would you rather have unlimited international first class tickets or never have to pay for food at restaurants?
Unlimited tickets for sure. Because that could really add up, and I would take unlimited vacations all the time. I would really take advantage of that for sure.
I totally agree. I'm with you in that
Mhm.
one.
Yes.
Game number 3, Miss Mash USA. Give me a wrong answer. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
First question. Why do dogs bark, Sarah?
Why do dogs bark?
Wrong answer.
Wait, what was the question?
Why do dogs bark?
Because they are sad.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that could be a wrong answer. Yeah, I accept. Sarah, where do you go to get Brazilian wax?
Where do you go to get a Brazilian wax? But wrong answer.
Tough, hey.
I'm gonna say home. Don't do it at home. Yeah. Trust the pros.
Okay, good one. Why are there 7 colors in the rainbow?
Because of leprechauns.
I forgot. Okay, that is a very wrong answer. Good one.
Yeah,
Good
right?
one.
Thanks.
Sarah, why did a chicken cross the road?
Because it wanted to
I like
see if
that
the
you're
grass was
I like
greener.
that you're pensive.
Wanted to
There
see if
you
the grass
go.
was
Wrong
greener.
answer.
Hmm?
Mhm. Good one. Sarah, how do you eat popcorn? Show me.
How do I eat popcorn? Like with my whole face, like in the bag.
Okay. That's pretty gross, but I'll take it. Next one, Sarah. Wrong answer. What happened to Cinderella after the clock struck midnight?
What happened to Cinderella? She was tired, so she just went to bed and she called it a night.
There you go. Really bad answer, but wrong
Right?
one.
I bet it's the wrong one.
Exactly. Last question. Wrong answer. Who will win Miss USA 2021?
Penelope.
Congratulations, Penelope. You will win Miss
Woo!
USA.
She's like, I was
Now, where's her
sleeping. Can you put me
crown?
down?
Here's her little crown.
I know.
Amazing. Listen, I had so much fun chatting with you.
Oh my gosh, so did I.
It's just I think it's always nice to be able to get to know the girls on a less serious note, so to speak. I mean, being serious is nice and everything. Being able to give your opinions on certain issues is great. That's awesome. But sometimes there comes a moment where you feel like just being yourself and
Of
let the
course.
whole world appreciate you for who you are. So thank you so much for granting this interview with
Oh my
me.
gosh,
Now, before I
yeah.
let you go, is there like a message that you would like to transmit to your followers, to your fans, and to everybody who's watching this?
Yeah, sure. I think if anyone's watching this, I just want them to know that you can do it. Whatever it is, whatever you're holding back on, have the confidence in yourself, because the moment that I truly started to believe in myself was the moment that all of my dreams started to come true. So just do it. That's my message.
Amazing. So I know you speak Portuguese. Do you want to say something in Portuguese?
Sure. Para os brasileiros que estão assistindo, muito obrigada por estar aqui. Eu amo vocês. Obrigada pelo seu apoio.
Thank you. I don't know. I didn't know what you said, but you know, it's giving me goosebumps just to hear Portuguese. I think it's a very beautiful language. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. Thank you.
Listen, so I'm gonna upload this interview to my YouTube channel, and once it's uploaded, I'm gonna tag you. I'm gonna put all the information to your social media in the description box below. So people out there, please follow Miss Massachusetts USA 2021 Sarah de Souza. Follow her on her journey. Give her all the love and support that she needs. We need to have another Miss USA from Massachusetts. It's been a while since 2003, people.
I know. My girl Susie.
Sarah de Souza.
We need to bring it home, baby.
Susie Castillo.
I love
Susie
her.
Castillo.
Yeah.
Love you if you're watching this. Yeah,
love you so much, Susie.
So, yeah, we all love Susie. Now, listen, I'm going to wish you a wonderful, happy, productive day.
Thank you.
Then have a wonderful weekend. And once this video is uploaded, I will tag you so you can share it to your followers. Social media.
Yay. Thank you.
I'm going to give you a virtual hug.
Virtual hug. It was so nice being here with you. Thank you so much again.
And I'm gonna keep stalking you on your social media. So yeah, let's do it, baby.
Let's do it. Ready?
And then tag me so I can post it on my Instagram.
I will. Ready?
Oh, man.
Love it. Yay! Thank you so much. This was so much fun.
Have a wonderful weekend.
You too.
We too. Obrigado.
Obrigada.
Okay. Obrigado.
That was amazing.
I'll talk to you later soon.